concrete, cash out your chips, and look at the absolute magnitude of this empire. We are strictly broadcasting live from the undisputed biggest stage of the season. The boardroom and the trenches are officially colliding, and the entire industry is watching. Welcome to URF Summer Jam. Before we unlock the vault and let these superstars strictly tear each other apart, we gotta pay respect to the premium investors funding tonight's warfare. Shout out to Million Moves, reminding you to strictly look good, feel good, and fight good. And massive respect to Legit Pipelines, helping the elite secure the bag and expand their business through sales pipelines. Money talks, and tonight it is screaming loud enough to shake this entire stadium. We got contracts on the line, we got titles hanging in the balance, and we got an ambulance strictly waiting in the parking lot. The cross-brand warfare is entirely unhinged. We ain't waiting around. We are kicking this blockbuster off strictly in the trenches. Violet Winters caught a corporate demotion, but she is refusing to stay in the dirt. She is walking into this stadium looking to prove she is the absolute ultimate underdog survivor. But she is standing across from the absolute apex predator. The first lady of Friday Night Flow is looking completely unhinged. Karma thinks Violet's new attitude is pure weakness, and she is strictly planning to violently expose her tonight. This is an 808 Underground match. There are absolutely no rules down here, and the First Lady is strictly looking to permanently cancel Violet's comeback tour. Ring the bell and let's get down to business. and closed the vault. The First Lady just entirely liquidated the competition. Karma wasn't just talking heavy on the microphone. She strictly backed it up and completely destroyed Violet Winter. The Underdog Tour is officially canceled, and Karma is strictly keeping her spot at the top of the food chain. We ain't slowing down because the stakes are strictly getting higher. Look up at the sky. The Flow Tag Team Championships are officially hanging in the balance, and the boardroom has approved a massive budget for absolute destruction. We got tables, ladders, and chairs. The management team has strictly deployed the hitmen. Sergio and Tyson are looking to bring brutal, methodical strikes to this matchup. They are planning to strictly use this hardware to entirely ground the champions and bring that gold straight back to GM Zach Lowenberg's desk. But here come the current holders of the bag. The Hit Squad specifically picked this TLC stipulation to strictly favor their elite high-flying agility. Dizzy and Flyboy Trey ain't afraid to take massive risks off the top of those ladders. We got corporate brawlers directly colliding with generational high flyers. The investments are on the table, and the gold is hanging in the sky. Let's get to work.
The following is a tag team, tables, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the Tag Team Championship. champions, Dizzy and Flyboy Trey, the Hit Squad.
Good Lord! Cash the check and update the corporate portfolio. Sergio Vargas just scaled the corporate ladder and strictly snatched the bag right out of the sky. The Hit Squad gambled on their own high-flying stipulation, but the corporation just completely liquidated their assets. Management's hitmen are officially holding the tag team gold. The boardroom just secured a massive payday, but we are strictly leaving the boardroom behind and heading straight to the concrete. We got bad blood boiling over, and the official rules are entirely getting thrown out the stadium window. Baby Loco is marching down here looking for pure payback. He hasn't forgotten about Flexo Tonga sticking his nose in his business and costing him massive momentum. Loco is strictly operating on high-speed revenge. But look at Flexo Tonga. He is radiating pure confidence. This is a Falls Count Anywhere match. They are entirely authorized to strictly take this brawl up the ramp, into the VIP suites, or straight into the parking lot. There are absolutely no countouts and no disqualifications. The pinfall can happen strictly anywhere in this entire stadium. The concrete is officially open for business.
The following is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 195 pounds, Baby
put a chalk outline on the concrete, and log out of the server. Flexo Tonga just strictly swung that kendo stick like a Louisville Slugger and entirely liquidated Baby Loco. Loco wanted high-speed revenge, but Flex just handed him a brutal dose of reality. The bag is officially secured. In this game, your presence speaks long before you ever throw a strike. Standard gear doesn't cut it when you're building an empire. You need to dominate the room the second you walk through the curtain. Crafted with elite tactical mesh and designed for the supreme grind, Million Moves isn't just clothing, it's armor. It moves with your hustle, breathes through the pressure, and keeps you sharp when the lights get hot. Because when you step inside the danger zone, compromise is a liability. True power starts from the inside out. For all your Million Moves, look good, feel good, fight good. Secure your premium gear right now at www.millionmoves.com. We just cleaned up the concrete, but we are heading strictly back to the canvas for a massive heavyweight collision. Andre Davis has been pulling all the corporate strings for weeks, but tonight, he can't hide behind a desk. The engineer is strictly looking to dissect his opponent with surgical precision, but he is standing across from the absolute immovable foundation of Monday Night Mayhem. The final boss has officially arrived. Tank Toa promised he was saving Andre's joints strictly for Summer Jam, and he is actively looking to snap the engineer in half. We got the calculating mastermind directly colliding with raw, unadulterated Samoan power. The boardroom is strictly about to get violently restructured.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Enforcers from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 360 pounds. here is your winner,
Good Lord, the boardroom just got violently downsized. Tank Toa strictly kept his promise and entirely snapped the engineer in half. Andre Davis tried to run his corporate calculations, but you absolutely cannot crunch the numbers on a 360-pounder Samoan final boss. The foundation of Monday Night Mayhem is strictly secure. We just watched the foundation get protected, but we are strictly throwing the entire rule book in the trash for this next investment. The bad blood has been boiling over for weeks, and the board of directors officially sanctioned absolute anarchy.
The following contest is a tag team extreme rules match and is for the Action Championship.
Money Inc. is strictly looking to obtain the Mayhem Tag Team Championship titles. They have been orchestrating hits and buying their way to the top, but tonight they cannot buy a referee. This is an Extreme Rules match. There are absolutely no disqualifications, and the weapons are entirely legal. In retribution, they are entirely fed up with the corporate games, and they are strictly looking to protect their premium assets. Look under the ring, grab the steel, and secure the bag, because this Extreme Rules collision is officially open for business.
Of 485 pounds, the Action Champions, Hellboy and Menace Retribution.
money on the way, about 40 on my waist. Been a long time coming my way, I can't wait till I'm seeing their face. I got money on the way, and it's come around any day. Gonna show who real and who fake. Don't come around hanging my way. I got money on the way, wait. I got money on the way, wait.
And at a combined weight of 370 pounds, B
I got money on the way,
and
wait.
Money
I got money on the way. I got money on the way. Make more at night than you make in a day. You ain't in a circle, then you faded away. Let her see the bank stub, got her making a face like she found gold. Like a cat in a tree, I be shaking these hoes. Ice on my neck, I be making it froze. I'm a cold piece, I could sell a snowman snow. Money managed, got cheese like a Danish. Feet on the table, I ain't got no manners. Rolling up lantern, mixed with Bruce Banner. If they talking, they should stop. MC Hammer, bread on the counter while I get my bake on. Just giving out game on, even make songs. For 10 cents a day, you can make them all hate, cuz I got money on the way, about 40 on my waist. Been a long time coming my way, I can't wait till I'm seeing they face. I got money on the way, if it's come around any day. Gonna show who real and who fake. Don't come around hanging my way. I got money on the way, wait. 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 I got money on the way.
Money on the way like Uber Eats. Treat a cat like a studio, me should get the beats. Only chase money, mate. You chase fans, being broke.
distribution just entirely foreclosed on Money Inc. They dragged the boardroom executives straight into the trenches and entirely collected the debt in blood. The corporate bankroll is officially empty tonight. We are strictly cleaning up the wreckage, but we ain't stopping. The board of directors is throwing the rule book entirely out the stadium window for a second time tonight. The primetime gold is officially on the line, and the stakes are at an absolute premium. The #1 contender has officially arrived. Maximus Blackwell is strictly operating on pure aggression tonight. He has been relentlessly hunting for this championship, and he is entirely looking to permanently delete the champion's rank with absolutely zero restrictions. But the URF primetime champion, Smoke Green, is strictly treating the biggest stage of the summer like a casual sandbox server. She is walking into a no-holds-barred collision completely unbothered. There are absolutely no rules, no countouts, and Maximus Blackwell is strictly bringing the heavy hardware. Let's see if the gamer can survive the hardcore reality. The gold is strictly in play.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 210 pounds, Maximus Blackwell.
need to serve online. Maximus Blackwell strictly brought the heavy hardware, but the champion is completely untouchable. Smoke Green just survived absolute anarchy, strictly retaining her championship title. The gamer officially beat the hardcore reality.
You've got the hustle, you've got the product, and you've got the vision.
So why are you letting confusing tech and messy code hold your business back? Stop playing small. It's time to build a platform that actually converts traffic into real cash. Welcome to Legit Pipelines, the ultimate pipeline and sales builder built for creators who want results, not headaches. Capture high-value leads, unlock easy click upsells, and gain full access to exclusive digital content creation inside the Legit Design Lab. No coding, no programming, just pure profit. Secure the bag and expand your brand today. Go to www.legitpipelines.com and start your 14-day free trial right now. Good Lord, we are finally here. The boardroom is officially closing its doors and the trenches are strictly spilling over. This isn't about pinfalls, this isn't about submissions. The only way to win this war is to violently break your opponent, drag their body to that vehicle, and strictly lock them in the back of that ambulance. The heavyweight champion from Mayhem has officially arrived. Marshall Matthews doesn't care about the corporate gold. He is strictly looking to dissect limbs and permanently end a career tonight. The Universal Champion, Platinum Carter, is strictly representing the absolute peak of Friday Night Flow. He is looking to completely liquidate the Mayhem invasion and protect the boardroom's most valuable asset. We got the CEO directly colliding with a twitchy sociopath for absolute brand supremacy. The ambulance doors are open and the main event is officially underway.
Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 185 pounds, the heavyweight champion, the Rebel Marshall Matthews. And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 225 pounds, the Universal Champion, Platinum Carter.
the boardroom. He completely broke down the twitchy sociopath and officially locked Marshall Matthews in the back of the ambulance. The Friday Night Flow CEO just entirely liquidated the Mayhem invasion, and the Universal Champion is strictly retaining his spot at the absolute top of the industry. What an absolute masterpiece of violence. The entire industry is strictly talking about the investments made tonight. We watched Karma completely destroying the underdog in the trenches. We saw Sergio Vargas strictly snatching the tag team gold out of the sky. Flexo Tunga was out here swinging heavy lumber on the concrete. Tank Toa was strictly snapping corporate joints. Retribution was entirely cashing out the bad blood. Smoke Green was effortlessly retaining her primetime hardware. And Platinum Carter was strictly securing the ultimate victory by locking the Mayhem invader in the ambulance. A massive shout out to the premium investors funding this stadium warfare. Million Moves is strictly reminding you to look good, feel good, and fight good. And massive respect to Legit Pipelines for strictly helping entrepreneurs secure the bag by expanding their business. Money talks, and tonight it was absolutely screaming. The vault is officially closed, the ambulance has left the building, and the investments are strictly secured. We are packing up the stadium and heading straight to the bank. I am the voice. Keep your bankrolls tight and watch your blind spots. Thank you for watching URF Summer Jam. We will see you on Monday Night Mayhem.